Yo, YouTube, I've got a great video for you today. I went to a local, what they call Collectorbilia Show in Green Bay, and found some interesting stuff. Not things I normally buy, not even necessarily sports. So let's take a look. They're doing some work at the front entrance to where we normally would park for Rush Center events on the front side of Lambeau parking lots. We're parked in the way back side of Lambeau Field parking lot. We got to make the big walk over to the Rush Center. This is the entrance then to the Rush Expo where the show is held. I haven't been into this place since they built it about a year and a half ago. It was kind of perfect timing. They were redoing it during COVID, and I hadn't been to any events because of that, so excited to see what it looks like today. Several times throughout the video you'll see me catching Pokemon as well. This is a hot spot for Pokemon spawns at the Rush Center here, so I wanted to take the opportunity to catch some stuff, maybe get something I don't have in my Pokédex. That's all like a lounge. The show was actually split into two sections. Half the show was crafts and stuff, and then the other half was the Collectorbilia Show. Collectorbilia Show. As you can see, the section right in front of me here is where the craft area starts, so we're going to be way off on the left where the Collectorbilia section is.
Dad, you can literally walk up to him right now.
Ooh.
Oh. Look at the art from the artist. That's my favorite. Look at the art on spring break.
Oh yeah, peanuts.
Friendly. Do you have a favorite character?
Really a lot of favorites. Oh my god!
I remember for Christmas. Deadpool. One of the reasons I wanted to come to the show was to see Colin. As you can see here, he was on his lunch break when I got to the table. But we'll come back later and I'll talk with him. But I wanted to get a signed piece of art for my arcade. He is a designer for many 80s arcade games, Rampage being the biggest one. He was also a consultant on the film. found a few interesting cards at this table, but it just still seemed like everything was overpriced. It was more flea market type pricing, and it's not what I can do, and I would need to buy bulk anyway to get the right price. The Steeler did have a bunch of wax, but it was all real common, early 90s wax, some oddball stuff. The hockey kind of interested me, but I don't know enough about it. But I want to try to pick up some more wax. I think that's fun stuff to have. Good investment, too. So I found some Pokemon stuff here, which Luna's all into Pokemon now, so wanted to take a look at some of that. He had some nice cards, some holos, some kits, some trainer pack thingies, some little statues, big box of Pokeballs, little toys, things like that. So did find a few things for Luna, and she was excited to pick up some Pokemon stuff. Found a little album of cards here, and I thought I would dig through it. There's some hockey stuff in here, some different Packer stuff. Of course, there's Packer stuff everywhere, as expected in Green Bay. But I did find this little album, and I thought, well, maybe I can pick out a few cards and make a deal out of this. But when I asked the seller what he was asking for the cards, he wanted to sell the whole album for $10, and I just didn't. I didn't feel like I had enough value in there, and that was something I wanted to buy.
One of these days, man, you'll find it. It's a tough one with that.
How much are the cards?
It's not like it.
Oh, it's not yours?
Charge you $50 for it.
Ha!
Actually, just bought this 10 for doing the same thing you're doing.
Did you? Yeah. Is this all your stuff here?
Yeah.
How much are the cards?
$10 for the whole thing.
$10 for the whole thing?
Yeah, I just want to get rid of it.
Okay.
That's what I paid for it, and then that's what it is.
Got it. Let's do that. Rambo. Here's the table with the nice
Robin
non-sport
Hood. Ooh,
stuff.
Little Shop of Horrors.
He had a Terminator 2 box. Probably should have picked that up too. We had some Rocky.
Appreciate that.
Had
Turtle.
some. Let's see what else is there. There's the turtle packs. I'm picking those up there. Some 3D baseball. Some Batman. Some Elf. 2 boxes of Gremlins 2. I just bought one of
Lots
those.
and lots of
Some
Elf,
Batman.
Batman.
Had a Rambo. Had a decent
Yeah.
variety of some different
Okay,
things.
cool.
I'm just starting to get into the
Anything down
non-sport,
this way?
so
Do you
we'll
go down
see
all that way?
where it goes from there. But
Okay.
it felt really good to buy a couple sealed wax of some things I always liked as a kid. So there's 60. Which box should I take, girls? Which box of gremlins? Thank you. You want that one? Thank you.
Am I putting those in one of these bags?
He's bringing me a bag. Sure. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you.
You don't see the Turtles packs very often. I was excited about that.
There you go.
Thank
Enjoy.
you so much.
Have a good one.
Will too.
Need to put this in this bag.
Hey, Mama. You getting hungry or what? Pretty awesome, man. I don't think so. That's He-Man, honey. We just watched him last night on TV. Oh yeah, that's right. You call him Caveman. Oh my god. And all complete so. Do not have. Yep, up. Oh yeah. I have one of those. Hmm? Yeah, I have most of the loose ones. Where what? Another dealer with just a little corner box of cards, not really a card dealer. Had a bunch of starting lineups. I don't really buy any of that stuff. Some Pez dispensers, which my wife likes to collect, so she dug through those, but just these couple of 3 rows here, and there's already somebody digging through them. But the few that I saw, they're priced at retail or even more than retail, and just nothing that I could see to get a deal on.
Here you are, my friend. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Here's this one. All the cards that I'm looking at, the kind of cards that I'm looking for, the more common ones, the base set ones, but then you got the golds and that kind of stuff. But there's no way I would pay the prices per card. I'd like to try to buy them in a big bulk from people, which I have been doing, finding.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. They have a bunch of Pez in there, and there's a whole bucket of
I'm gonna go up.
Muppets.
So yet another dealer with just a few albums of stuff laying around, some fairly disorganized, random cards, some vintage, so I thought I would dig through that. Maybe I could make a deal. This is where I found a little stack of Brady's that I tried to make a price on, an offer on, and we couldn't meet anywhere where it was something that made sense for me to buy. But we tried.
Yeah, probably.
Security guard.
Should take 15.
$15 for all of these?
Yep.
Nah, if you're gonna have this many Brady's, I can't.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me check one more.
Because when they did the movie, Rampage,
Yeah.
the producer, Paul Ryan,
Sure. Well, that would make sense.
invited him down to Atlanta for the last week of the film.
Awesome.
So they flew him down there for the last week.
That's cool.
You got to meet all the
Actors and everything. Wow.
Yeah, you got pictures with them and everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's the least they could do, right? You know?
When he came home, his feet were not touching the
Yeah. Good for you. That's pretty awesome.
I'll be over there in just a minute.
No, I don't. I don't have any small ones.
You know what? Then I think I'm going to take one of these,
Alrighty.
and then I get a small one you said for $5, right?
Right.
So let's do, and you'll sign them both?
Oh, sure.
Awesome.
Autographs are free.
All right, then I'll take one of those, and let's do this one.
That was, and just you got the backstory. That I did a T-shirt every time I did a new game back in the days at Midway, and that was the T-shirt design.
I think that's cool.
And then on
This will look
one,
perfect
that
above the
was
game.
Everybody that worked on the
Like
game
hanging right
down
above the
front.
game. Oh, cool.
Looks like a header, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm going to put it right above the game, so that'll be perfect.
And
Yeah, I live in Green Bay, so I was going to come to the show anyway, and then I was kind of reading some about it, and I saw Colin was going to be here. I was like, oh, it's perfect. I got to get something for the arcade.
would you like just my name? Shall I make it to you or the name of your arcade?
Let's
or-
do, on the big one, can you do to the Peterson Arcade? Peterson,
sure can.
SEN?
If you'll walk me through it,
You got it.
I can do it. P
ETERSEN. Perfect.
Alright, let that one dry.
Awesome.
And then,
Let's see. Can you just sign that one?
I can just...
If that's okay? Because I'm going to put that one above, I think. That'll be perfect.
Alright. And then I can roll them up.
Yeah, if you would.
To transport.
Yeah, that would be great.
And then, I should have said this first, but I'm doing cash only.
That's fine. I have cash.
Okay.
I come prepared. Alright, so I owe you 35, right?
Did you get one or two?
35 plus 5 for the small.
Oh, so 40, right? Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
I have 40, so we're good. Right? The Collectorbilia Show was a good time. It was really nice getting out with my wife and my daughter and just looking at some stuff, walking around, getting out to the Rush Center. Haven't been to that new Rush Expo complex, whatever you call it. They've been building it over the past year and a half, and then with COVID, just never got to any events there. So I was really excited to get there and see what the inside looked like. We didn't find much on the sports card side. The cards that I did find were overpriced, not in very good condition, nothing I was particularly looking for. Tried to make a deal on a little stack of Brady stuff, and just couldn't pull anything off. But I did get some non-sports stuff. I'm trying to expand a little bit. I want to get some wax sealed product. The sports cards, sealed sports card stuff is just ridiculously, overpriced at this point. You bought it a few years ago, it wasn't too bad, but a lot of this older 70s, 80s wax packs, entertainment card stuff sealed, it's pretty cheap. So I figured that's fun to have. It's nostalgic for me. It's stuff I liked when I was a kid. Many of you don't know this, but I have a home theater I'm putting in my house. And I'm going to have some display space in there where I'm going to do like a little Back to the Future section. I have some props and things. I do costumes. I have some costumes to display. And I think the unopened wax packs will look really cool on display down there. So kind of a side reason to purchase some of this. But anyway, as you saw in the video, I found a table there that had some Gremlins, some Alf, some Rambo, I think, and some Turtles, and Harry and the Hendersons, a couple different non-sport things. Gremlins was one of my favorite movies of all time. I think Gremlins 2 was highly underrated, so I was happy to see he had a couple of wax boxes with Gremlins 2 packs in them. So the first one here we'll look at, I'll slide these over, is a Gremlins 2 new batch film packs. These were 50 cents. Let me pan out here a little bit. These were originally 50 cents a pack. Of course, they're a little bit more than that now, but not by much. These I paid $50 for this box, but not really, and I'll show you why in a second. But anyway, I got 30. There's 36 packs, I think, in here. 36, 48, 36. 36 packs, and they're all still sealed, of course. They don't look to be resealed or anything like that. And this isn't a valuable enough product where you're going to have people running around resealing them. I can feel that the gum is still in each one and so forth, but it's got the nice, lovely gremlin on the front. It says, "Here we grow again." And then there's the Gizmo version, so the good guy and bad guy packs, if you will. So just gorgeous stuff. Super fun to have. I think I'm going to just sort of bend it back. This is actually hasn't been popped yet, but flip the logo card up and put the box together as you would have seen it in the store when I was a kid, and put those on display. I think that's really fun. So it was $50 for the box, but I got a bunch of Turtles packs thrown in for $5 on top of that. So for $55, I got all these Turtles packs and the Gremlins too. So this is Turtles Series 2. I'll go back to the regular zoom here. This is the second series. And I don't have any of the first series either, but those are actually pretty available. They were overprinted. This stuff came out in 1990, I think. 92 maybe. I'm not sure what year these were printed, but it was those early 90s years where they just printed everything to death. Quantity was better than quality, I guess. But anyway, Ninja Turtles was huge for me. It's still huge for me. I have like a small arcade room in my house, and I have a Turtles 4-player arcade machine in there, and a giant 5-foot plastic turtle that I bought years ago. Anyway, so I have Turtle stuff, so I thought these would be really, really fun. Unfortunately, I didn't notice this till now, but these are all Donatello packs. I don't know if he's the only one on the packs, but anyway, so I got some of those. Then, as I was coming down to another dealer, I got a box of these Superstar music cards. You don't see these very often. It is still sealed. I mean, it's got, you know, a little rip in the plastic there, but again, nothing valuable enough where someone's going to rewrap it or put G.I. Joe packs in it or something like that. But this is pretty cool. It's got, you know, a lot of late 80s, early 90s stars. So you've got Janet Jackson here. I think that's, trying to think of his name. The Wham guy. What's his name? Anyway, the guy from Wham. There's Madonna. There's the Nelson twins. Let's see who is over here. I think that's Billy Idol. You got MC Hammer. Just all these great, you know, rock and pop icons from that time. And this was the very first series. This was series 1. It says on here some. Yeah, first ever series. So I thought, again, just it's very 90s with the leopard print and the colors and graphics and everything. So I thought this would be a really fun thing also just to have. So I got this for $12. And there's a ton of packs in here. This one might be 48 packs. It doesn't say how many are on here. Most of this kind of stuff was not sold by the box back in the day. This would have been something that, you know, a retailer would have popped open and they'd have sold you the packs for $1 a pack or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how many are in here. It doesn't say. But regardless, I think it was a fun purchase. So for, you know, $67, something like that, you got all these great non-sport unopened things that I can display and have some fun with. So thanks again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment. Let me know what you thought of this video, if you liked the non-sport cards, if you thought the content was fun. And ring the bell if you want to get notified of future videos. Other than that, we'll see you again soon.